Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I have a quick little speed build for you today, and it's dealing with Dine Out. So I have been thoroughly enjoying the Dine Out game pack that we just got this past Tuesday, and been really kind of inspired to make some more restaurants. And one in particular that I really wanted to make was, especially since we could customize the outfits and the menus and all that good stuff, I really kind of wanted to make a Hooters. Yes, you heard me. A Hooters. I kind of really wanted to make a Hooters. It's not one of my favorite restaurants in the world. I'm not going to sit there and say that. I mean, I have been there a couple of times with my husband and actually my kids as well. And it's a really fun, laid-back establishment. But what makes it iconic is the ladies that work there. So I kind of wanted to create the same little fun environment with the iconic kind of feel to it, that the ladies, maybe not so much the food and the atmosphere, but definitely the ladies make the place. And so wanted to focus definitely on just a very sports bar type ambiance, and also have like the really I keep wanting to say iconic, but that's the only thing I could think of. But just like those outfits, I wanted to recreate the Hooters outfits and recreate the whole atmosphere of it being like a sports bar, laid back, and things of that nature. So there was an actual, I Google searched just like how did some of the Hooters restaurants look, and I got a really good, I guess, inspiration of how it would look, and I'm going to show you that picture now. Okay, so this is pretty much like how I wanted to model the building after. It was interesting because I definitely wanted to make it like a sports bar, but I wanted it to be like very massive and very, I don't know what word I want to use for that. But anyway, but strictly like just oranges and browns and, and things like that. And I didn't really want it to be like Hooters, so I ended up naming it Trophies. So it's going to be called Trophies Sports, and no, Trophies Sports, no, Trophies Bar, Restaurant and Bar, or Sports Bar. I don't remember what I called it, but something about trophies. And it's kind of like a play on words because it's a sports bar where, you can win trophies from winning sports. And then the ladies that work there are like trophies, like trophy wives, just trophy girlfriends, whatever. And it's so funny because when I actually play through this just to kind of test it, I had I think her name is Gina, the Lombardi lady from the one of my golly, I can't even remember where she's from, but anyway, I had her kind of oh, what am I trying to say? I'm sorry, I hate speed builds because I'm sitting there trying to figure out what to say, and I should be talking about what I'm doing. But either way, I had her own it and work it. And I literally, when I was hiring people, even though I'm going to make restaurant attire for both male and female, I wanted it all women. I'm not going to lie to you. I know that sounds chauvinistic, and I'm not even a man, but kind of sexist, but it's not that. It's just I really wanted to recreate just like an environment where guys can kind of go and hang out, or even the ladies too, and family, because women don't mind being around other women. At least I don't. To me, it doesn't bother me. So, I wanted it to be like that. So I went through and picked like the cutest women employees, and I actually went and gave them makeovers. It was kind of funny. So I had them be very, very va-va-voom, and they get to wear these little clothing. So I'm going to right now, I'm just kind of building like the host station really quickly, and it's going to be kind of blocked off, like a little bit separated. So when you first come in, you don't really see like the tables and stuff. And then there's like a little waiting area that people can sit and wait on their food or wait to get a table. And I put quite a bit of tables and stuff in here, and also put like a little bar area, which I thought, because of Shea Llama, when you go, there is a bartender there. So I'm not sure if that comes like later on the way you progress the restaurant. But I did put a bar there, and a bartender didn't show up, and I didn't have the option to actually hire a bartender. And then I tried to get my manager, the person that owned the restaurant, to tend to the bar, and no one came and got drinks, but it's all good. So I did put a bar in here. So if that's something that you want to maybe hire a bartender to come man it for you or things like that, then maybe you could do that. But the little sign I'm putting up, and we're going to just assume that that's called trophies. I wish there was a way we could actually make the sign and have it actually say like trophies, or just whatever name of the establishment you're trying to make. But that we don't have that capability. So I just tried to pick like a sign, that kind of went with the flow. And to me, that went with the flow. So I was making the bar right here. Then I realized I don't want just anybody going back there, and then I put this huge TV on the wall. It ended up being too big. So if you download this on the gallery, the TV is not going to be that size, because when I had the TV that size and I ended up putting a door right there, she, the owner couldn't get through there. And so I guess the door was just kind of in the way. Then I was trying to put the door right there. And then I felt like, okay, that looks stupid. So I ended up putting a wall right there just to make it so that whoever's working the bar can go back and forth. And of course, when you download this lot, or when you do any restaurants, make sure that you lock the doors just for employees, and then allow access to the person that owns it. Because even if you say for employees, the person that owns it can't get there. So you have to say allow access to whoever the person is. So make sure you do that when you download it. And it's almost like you kind of, when you put these lots on your game, you almost have to kind of have somebody own it. Of course, you could put it down like how it is, and it'll automatically be staffed, automatically be chefed, whatever. And I haven't actually played it like that, so I don't know who shows up, because they're probably going to be guys and gals. But for a lot like this, and especially if you want to prevent people from going anywhere, you might have to actually have a sim own it. So what I plan on doing when I do this in my own games is just have like one crazy restaurateur, probably sim, that's just going to be like mother loaded out, like that little cheat code mother load, just like times 100, I guess. And I'm just going to have that person own a ton of restaurants. That way I could go and just kind of go into the restaurants and edit them as needed. That way you could just have it be kind of like smooth or whatever. So that's what I would recommend. I haven't done it yet, but I do plan on doing it for a lot of my LPs, because I'm planning on just putting like a ton of restaurants in my LPs. And even though I like the restaurants that came with the pack, I like the idea of being able to make your own, just because, But anyway, I'm making like the little dining room area. I kind of wanted to separate it where it was like a dining room area where people can access the TVs and kind of look. And then I'm also going to have like a little area for games like not billiards. Oh, I wish we had billiards, but the foosball table and the dartboard. So that's only two. I mean, I could have put a card table. I thought about that, but honestly, I've put these here, and since I've been testing it in the household, which I'm going to show you after I'm finished with this build, I'm going to show you like a little run through of it. I was putting it into it, and it really didn't make a difference. Like, nobody went and played. So I don't know if that's something that I don't know, because when I did the Lucky Zilla restaurant, the kids totally went and played, but maybe it's the kids versus the adults. I don't know. Now, I will say the TVs, I ended up putting more TVs and stuff in there, and plenty of people were flipping the TVs and changing the channels and watching TV and all that kind of stuff, which is kind of cool, because if the wait for whatever reason is going to be kind of slow, especially because at one point I was playing this build, and a ton of people showed up. And thankfully I had just hired another chef. So right now when I do the walkthrough, I have 2 chefs, 2 waitresses, and 1 hostess. And they're all bad to the bone. Like, I made them, in my opinion, bad to the bone. But anyway, so when they have the, when it's like a ton of people, it actually comes in handy to have something there to kind of occupy their time. And I only had one bad moodlet where this guy got mad about the wait times being a long time. But it's funny because we put him at a table. She actually put his food down, but he didn't go to the table to get it. So then he went behind the restaurant and kicked down a trash can. It was just it was a mess. And I'm still not even sure. I don't know if that's like a glitch that we're having just from the game, or if it's something else, or did I do something wrong? I don't know. But I've been testing this before. I always like to test everything just to make sure, because I've downloaded so many lots before, and you get into the game and you're so excited about it because it looks gorgeous, and then when you go to it, you're like, what? It doesn't flow right. You can't access things. Like, I downloaded one that didn't even have a staircase, and I was so mad because I had to rearrange. I pretty much had to rebuild everything. And I know we take a lot of time, the people that put things on the gallery, I know they take a lot of time to make things, but I mean, if you could just go through and test it just really quickly, just to make sure it flows and it just makes sense. And you want one good thing about Sims and just the whole aspect of the game is that you can try to make it realistic, and it's like a big old soap opera. It's like playing with virtual dolls. So you wanted to make it as realistic as possible. So anyway, that little bit, just taking a little time to do that makes a big difference. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm placing the foosball tables right now and the little darts. I have like a little walkway right there that goes into the bathroom area, because I just always feel like when you go to restaurants, they always do have like a little hidden hallway for the bathrooms. They are never just like outwardly exposed like that. But anyway, so I was going to put a window on that wall. Then I realized, you know what? I will put a wall, like just like a pillar in the middle of the restaurant that has TVs on it, and just make that, because when you go to Hooters, they have TVs everywhere. Like that one TV behind the bar was not enough, so I made the little pillar just to put like the TVs on it, and then I ended up putting like the little trophy symbol, because I realized outside of the restaurant that'll be really nice to see that from the windows, to see like that little trophy, the little award thingy right there from the outside. So just working on the exterior really quickly, because I kind of go back and forth just to kind of visualize how everything looks. And I really liked what you saw from the inspiration piece, how they had like different textures on the main part, the little accent walls, versus like the overhang, I guess you could call it, and all that good stuff. So I liked that a lot. And I think majority of those came from Get Together. So unfortunately, if you want to download this, you pretty much need Get Together and of course Dine Out, and even Get to Work. I think I even used some stuff from Get to Work. So, and I think Movie Hangout. I think I did. Okay, so oh, I wish I remember. But anyway, so here I'm making the little sign, and I had to kind of like maneuver some things. I had to kind of like put like a floor there, even though technically there's not a floor. So you're going to see that in a minute. And then I'm just going to put that little wall we got from Get Together out. And I'm going to make it a little bit, there you go. And then there you go, that I could put the little sign on there. And I think I ended up making it a little bit bigger because it was too short. But that is how I made that little sign. And I wish I would have made it like on a different angle, but it looks good when you play around with it. And this lot that I built on was in Windenburg. It was like the worst lot ever to build on. There used to be a residential there, but I just thought like Windenburg would have been like a very up and coming type place to put the restaurant. But then once I started, yeah, like finishing building, I ended up moving it. I ended up saving it to my library and moving it into Willow Creek, right? Willow Creek, yeah. So it's there now, but you know, it's a 20 by 30, so you could place it probably anywhere. I mean, I think 20 by 30s are everywhere in the game, so that's not a problem. Anyway, so here I am just kind of going in, filling in the extra places. You want that trophy sign everywhere, right? You want it everywhere, and then you want to put lights up, and I decided to go with these little kind of bar chandelier type thingamajiggies, and I wanted it to be like super bright, but not overly bright, because sometimes you put too many lights in your game, and it's just like overdone. But anyway, so that is pretty much it for the most part, and I love how it came out. So I'm just going to go in and start doing my finishing touches. I put a couple bushes on the outside. I put a tree, did the wall paintings, the colors, and things like that. I just kind of went in from there. What else did I do? I mean, it was a really fun build, though. I will say that. I think it took me a little over 2 hours total to do it. And I think the only reason why it didn't take as long as it could have was because I used like the little inspiration picture for my building. Because it's nice when you could go online and just kind of look up stuff and get like an idea. And I tried my hardest to make it as realistic as that build as possible. But of course, it can't be exactly like it. I don't have the Hooters sign on the thing. I just have that bow, but the ribbon. But just trying to make my little paved area on the outside. And I like adding like terrain paint to make it look kind of like 3D-ish or kind of like worn or whatever. And I mean, you know, it's one of those things where it's just kind of like however you feel to do it. You might agree with it. You might not agree with the way I did it. If so, go in and change it, you know. So the kitchen right now has one little chef station, but when I hired my second chef, when I was playing my little playthrough, I had to buy another one. So when you download it, it'll just have the one. But if you want to add another one, you'll see when I do the walkthrough where I put it at. I essentially end up moving that little storage. I don't know, that's more like an accent piece because they really don't access it. But the thing that has like the supplies and stuff on it, I ended up moving that and putting the chef station there. And then I put like a little nectar cabinet behind the bar, but then I realized I would have much rather those little shelves with the little nectar on it. So when you see it in the gallery, it'll actually have, in the walkthrough, it'll actually have like the shelves with the nectar. And that actually helped when I changed the TVs because the TVs were way too big for her to get in there. So another little thing you could always add is like the little napkins and even menu cards. I didn't do the menu cards because I just, I don't know, I just felt like, you know, this was like just a burger, and I wish they had chicken wings, but they don't have chicken wings. But I did have like grilled chicken and stuff on the menu. But it's just like a little burger hot dog joint. I mean, you know, it's a sports bar. Do we need to have it like have menu placards on the tables? I felt like no. And then I put some chairs underneath the TVs, which seemed kind of dangerous. But you know, when you go to Hooters, there are times that you have a TV right above, well, maybe not right above your head, but at least on the wall that you're at. So I put the wood paneling in the middle because I kind of wanted to separate and give it like a different texture feel. And then I did just like a solid color on the other walls, which you'll see in a second. I'm just kind of playing around with trying to figure out what colors I like. Then I realized I liked that color because I did want to keep it browns and oranges. And but you know, if you're doing trophies, I guess you could pretty much do yellows as well if you want to make it like a trophy, and then bronze or whatever. So I kind of felt like I did that. I really do. I felt like I accomplished that. And here I am just saving it because, you know, that's the worst thing, is to be working so hard, like 2 hours in, and then realize, oh my God, I haven't saved it. And then if your game crashes, you got to start all over. You know what? That's happened to me at least once in my life. At least, probably more than that. But one time I can remember. And the sad thing is I thought I had did a really good job the first time. But the second time recreating it, I did a way better job. So it's almost like a blessing in disguise, but still very frustrating. If you're like a person that doesn't like to be redundant, then you're not going to like having to go back and restart it. Me, I don't mind because I'm a perfectionist, so it's just how it is. But I love how the outside of this looks. So I'm just kind of looking at it right now, putting in trophies, restaurant, and bar, just looking at how it would look like in the venue. And I didn't like how I put it on the side, but you'll know what it looks like when you get it. But it's still a very, very fun restaurant. So here I am just setting the menu. You could only do 30 items. So I was going crazy adding all these cocktails and stuff, and then I got the little max, and I was like, no. So I decided, okay, let me just not worry about the drinks right now and do the food. So that's why I'm going to do the appetizers. And like I said, just junky food, pretzels, fries, chips, nachos, stuff like that, hamburgers, BLTs. I did do a steak because guys like to go eat sport, not eat sports, watch sports and eat steak, of course. So I did that, and like the fish and stuff like that. I didn't do pizza, which now I think about it, I probably should have added pizza. And for the desserts, I just did like a couple desserts. What I'm probably going to do next for a little restaurant is probably do like a nice dessert restaurant, because they give you so many options of desserts, it'll get overwhelming. And being that you can only do 30 items, so I tried to like make it as, you know, whatever as possible. But anyway, here I am going into the outfits, and I ended up changing the chef outfit, which you'll see through the walkthrough. Because it was a little too formal. I had the ladies walking around in the little shorty shorts and tank tops and fishnet stockings, and the chefs were back there like fully dressed. So I ended up changing them, which you'll see when I do it. But it was so much fun recreating the outfit for the girls. I really wish, I was trying my hardest to do orange shorts, but to me they just weren't short enough, or they were just too baggy, and I was like, oh, but I really wanted to do the orange shorts and a little white shirt. And I even went on on the Sims resource to see if I could find like a Hooters shirt. So if you guys have custom content, I would totally throw it in there. Do like a Hooters shirt, or just do something fun with some graphics and stuff on it. But me, just because I was putting it on the gallery, I decided to stick with straight purchased content, no custom content. So this was like the last couple things that I did. I just ended up making them short shorts. I did play around with the stockings because, you know, they do wear stockings. I ended up not doing it on here, but when you download it on the gallery, they will have fishnets and these white shoes. And on the mannequin, it looks kind of dumb, but when you see it on the girls, it looks really good. And my kids helped me with this, and including my son. Oh my goodness, he was like, Mom. But he, you know, he agreed with the choices that I made, and he knew because we've been to Hooters before, and he likes wings. He loves wings. Oh my gosh, like that makes his day if you have him some wings, and he can eat them all day, every day. Anyway, and I went on and made male outfits just in case you put this. Oh, I went and added a necklace. That's right. I went and added an orange necklace. So anyway, just to throw some orange in there because I was so upset that I couldn't get any orange on their outfits. At least not the orange that I wanted. Now for the guys, they do have orange tank tops with some jean shorts. And then I thought about after the fact, I could have done the orange if I would have done the masculine option and then got that tank top. But I do like eventually what I end up making for the girls, which you'll see during the walkthrough. So just wrapping it up. This is for the hostess. So I will see you guys on the other side where I do the walkthrough. Hope you enjoyed this little speed build. Hopefully it wasn't too fast for you. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know, and stay tuned for the walkthrough. all of the ladies have reported in for work, and the owner here is out here, and she's a little bit uncomfortable because she had some unpleasant fruitcake earlier. So we're just going to kind of cheat her need really quickly just to get through this little walkthrough. But I wanted to show you guys like the restaurant so far. And I opened it up a little bit earlier today for the reason of just being able to show you guys. But anyway, here is Trophies in its entirety. I really love how this build came out, and to me it looks very much like the inspiration that I wanted from the website that I found. Well, the Hooters picture from the Hooters restaurant picture that I found. I'm just gonna take a little. No, 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 no. Oh my goodness, my mouse is like the most sensitive in the world. But anyway, so here is the restaurant. And let's just go on and go in, and I'll introduce you to the employees that I have for this particular restaurant. Let's get in here. Let's get in here. So the one hostess that I have is Mrs. Ashley Douglas. And she's behind here really quickly, so you really can't see her. But as you can see, I did change the outfits just a little bit. She has like a little white crop tank top with like the little peekaboo of her bra showing. She has like the I guess the white fishnets and the white shoes and the little cut off jean shorts. And, you know, kind of not heavily done with makeup, but still, you know, but she's still cute. I love how their little outfits came out. And then you go, oh, well, you know what? Let me show you guys the restaurant first. Duh. Let's do that first before I forget. So anyway, so here's the outside of the restaurant. Then you kind of go in where Ashley will be sitting here waiting to seat you. And you could get your table, or you could sit over, oh gosh, where am I at? Oh, let me do this right. Okay, or you could sit over here and wait for your table to be ready. And then here is the view when you first come in, and you got the TVs. And to this side, you have like the little entertainment area. So if you just want to come and catch a couple drinks and play some foosball with your friends, or play with the dart boards back here, you have those. Have two more waitresses over here just waiting for their sections to be seated. We have Miss Trisha and Miss Gina Locke, and as you can see, they pretty much have the same outfits as the she's not in a good mood today. Apparently she's not in a good mood. She didn't want to come into work today. But anyway, they have the same outfits, except their necklace is a little bit different, but the little white tanks with the little cutoff shorts, and the same with Gina over here. Let me give you a good look at her face, because I tried my hardest to make like the cutest Sims to work this little area, so the guys can come and be so excited to come, right, and to come watch their sports and get like some good food. But look at this outfit though. Oh, I love it, I love it. So on the other side of this wall is of course the bathrooms. This is the men's bathroom on this side. And it's mirrored to the ladies on the other side. So I try to do like a lot of details, like with the hand sanitizer on the wall, the individual mirrors, and then the little toilet area right there with the little light fixture at the top. And then it's the same on the other side, so I won't even waste your time with that. And then after you come from this side, here is like the little TV section really quickly. I think came out really nice. Of course, there's tables and chairs underneath that. Here's a little bar area, which these are the doors I said you need to lock for everyone except for the employees and then the owner. And then here is the little bar area I was telling you that I had to revamp because of the TV was too big for anybody to get back there. But you could make your owner. I actually had her tend to the bar, but no one actually ordered drinks. So I don't know if that's something that maybe will come on later on or what the deal is. But anyway, so here is the ultimate view of the restaurant part, the little dining area. Plenty of seating and all of that good stuff. So overall, I really like how it came out. I really, really do. Anyway, so we'll just do a little quick run through just to kind of show you guys how it functions. Oh, and Ashley, she's so excited to greet Mortimer, which is so weird. In this game file, Mortimer and Bella aren't even married. She's married to someone else anyway. But anyway, so I don't know how that happened. And then we have another person here. I don't know. She's here with Mortimer. Vivian here. And then she's just kind of going to show them to their table. And then this is the other lady I was thinking about I could hire, I think. I think she's the other lady. And so as the owner, I can come over here and kind of welcome Mortimer and check on him and do all that kind of stuff. So I am going to need another hostess eventually because as you can see, we have like a slight wait here. Even though, am I going to actually see people play foosball, or is he going to the restroom? He might be going to the restroom. So I'm just going over here really quickly to go check on Mortimer here. And it does help when you kind of go check in on the table and everything like that too. So Bella's here. Is she here with Mortimer? Oh, I was just saying she's not even married to Mortimer on this game. All right, so I'm not sure what that's about. But look, when I click her, yeah, she's married to Christopher Marino. So I don't even know how that happened because I didn't even do that. But anyway, so for some reason she's here with Mortimer. Let me see really quickly. Wait, Bella Goth. Is she like a polygamist? What is going on with my game? Okay, you know what? That's neither here nor there. let's just get to it. I need to make sure I check on Ashley though, because she is not in a good mood. So I'm just going to continue. Oh, no. Wrong thing. Wrong thing. So she's seating these people over here. So I'm going to really quickly and go and greet these people. Just, oh, why do I keep wanting to do that? Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. I want to just go and do management. Welcome, and then also management, and then go check on the table. And then that's really weird that that happened like that. Now I'm all thrown off. But anyway, Rihanna here, I'm going to go welcome her to the restaurant. She's over here watching a little TV. So it looks like Vivian's here with Ventcat Dooley. Okay. But really quickly, let's see here. Where did Ashley go? I need to keep an eye on Ashley because she's not happy right now. According to this, really quickly, we're doing really good with the stars and everything. But I probably need to go in and get ready to give Lola. I'm trying to do this systematically with their raises. But as you can see, Cynthia's at 12 simoleons an hour. She's actually a level 2, I think. And then Lola is just level 1. But I probably could give her a promotion since she's upped her skill. Gina needs to be promoted as well, because she's, look how high up she is right now. So I'm going to definitely promote her. And then I'm going to promote Lola. And promote, I'm just going to give everybody a promotion, because they've been rocking and rolling right now. Did I do Trisha? Okay. And then Hostess, I just gave her promotion. So she's at level 3 right now. So I guess I can give her another promotion. And just go from there. But anyway, as you can see, though, it flows pretty good, I think. So as you guys can see, the restaurant flows really well. And I'm overall just pleased with how it came out. This is Ashley's husband over here, by the way. Right here, that's Ashley's husband. But I'm going to go on and wrap up this part here just because I wanted to give you guys just a rundown of how everything was going with the restaurant and how things I can't say this is my dream career, though. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know what to do about that when you have people that, but you know what? I don't want to go too much into the logistics of this game pack because I want to do that in like an LP setting later on. So at least we do have some extra people we can employ if we want to as far as ladies go. And the same goes for here. And it should be for Hostess. Maybe she's just feeling very overwhelmed right now because she's like the only hostess. But anyway, all right guys, thank you so much for watching. You can go download this lot in the gallery. My my gallery ID is SLBrown478. I'll put that information in the description bar, and just tell me how it does for you guys in game and if you like it and how your employees are doing. And you definitely want to make sure that your ladies that work for you are of upper echelon. Keep the brand alive, please. If you're going to franchise this restaurant, make sure that the ladies are bad, please. Bad in a good way. And make sure you pay them well because they're going to want to stay. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.